Hello everybody and welcome! My name is Mr. Francy and welcome to Mr. Francy Reads. If you are returning, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing something incredibly exciting for me. We are going to go over my 2022 goals for the year. And I have a number of them, so I'm going to try and keep it as succinct as I possibly can. But to ensure that you don't miss any of the content that I put out here on my booktube channel, please do subscribe. It really helps to grow my channel. And if you hit that notification bell, ding, you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. So I have started a bachelor degree in arts where I'm going to be majoring in literature. Clearly makes sense, and I'm really excited about it. However, I do need to take this into consideration when I consider my goals for 2022 because I won't have nearly as much time to read in 2022 as I did in 2020 and this year in 2021. I don't have 2 or 5 or 6 or 10. No, my dear friends, Mr. Francy is crazy. If you didn't already know, he is crazy. I have 19 goals for 2022. Can this be achievable? Let's find out as we discuss all 19 of my goals for 2022 in 3, 2, 1, go. So my first goal is to place no more than 6 books onto each month's TBR. Now the reason why I do need to specify this as a goal is because usually I place anywhere from 12 to 13 books onto my TBR. I read a lot, but because of my university degree, I do need to be mindful of that time, that limited time that I'll have to read, so I decided to cut it down by half. What is going to happen each month is that I will do my TBR videos and I will put those 6 books on there. I don't want to put in a commitment to make sure I read all 6, but at the same time, I may have more time in certain months to read more. If I do, that's absolutely fine, but I just want to put 6 there to reduce the stress for myself, my self-imposed stress for my TBRs. My second goal is actually a channel goal, and that will be to set up a reading challenge, one reading challenge at some point in 2022. This month, in December of 2021, I came across two reading challenges, that I am going to be doing in January of 2022, and I came to realize I've nearly been on this channel coming to you guys each week for about 2 years and I still haven't done a reading challenge. It's high time it happened. I think I'm going to do this in May because that's the month where I celebrate my birthday, but I'll see how I go. If you have any thoughts or suggestions regarding the reading challenge that I do, I am absolutely open to them. You can either leave them in the comments section below or click on the link to join us over on my Discord and you can list those recommendations there. But I'm very excited to be hosting a reading challenge. I just think this is going to be a lot of fun. My third goal is another reading goal, and that is to read 25 cozy mysteries in 2022. For those of you who have been following me this year in 2021, you will know that at the beginning of the year, I didn't even know that cozy mysteries was a genre, and I ended the year reading, I want to say 4 cozy mysteries, and I loved all of them. I definitely want to take a deep dive into this new genre for me in 2022. In January, I plan to read 3 cozy mysteries, and so for every month after January, that would work out to be roughly 2 cozy mysteries per month for February onwards. I definitely think that this can be achieved, especially thanks to all the wonderful ladies at Killing Time with Cozies who inspire me each and every week to pick up another cozy mystery. So goal number 3, read 25 cozy mysteries in 2022. My fourth goal is another reading goal, and that is to read 6 LGBTIQ+ books by the end of 2022. Now in 2021 I had a similar goal, but it was double the amount. I planned to read 12 LGBTIQ+ books. We'll talk about if I hit my 2021 goals in my next video, but because of university I do need to be mindful deal of time, so I decided to half that for 2022. 6 LGBTIQ plus books. For these books to count towards this goal, they need to have the predominant theme of the book revolving around something to do with the LGBTIQ plus community. My next goal I have just now live tweaked, and that goal is going to be to read 12 Brandon Sanderson books by the end of 2021. For those of you who don't know, I am not a fan of Brandon Sanderson. I am obsessed with Brandon Sanderson to the point that I've coined my own nickname for him, my dear Brando Sando. And by the end of 2021, I had read every book that had come out in the Cosme universe, bar 2. If you know the Cosme universe, I'm referring to Dawn Shard as well as Rhythm of War, hoping to get to them in 2022. I originally planned to make this goal read one Brandon Sanderson book per month, which is what I have been doing since February of 2020, but I'm not reading a Brando Sando in January, so I don't want to already break my goals before I've even done this video, so I'm now just going to make it read 12 Brandon Sanderson books by the end of the year. My 6th goal is a video and reading goal, 2 goals in 1, and that is to create a SAS list. Now, a SAS list is the acronym for Serious About Series, where I'm hoping, we'll see how we go, to put 22 series on that list that I would like to either complete, continue on with, or start in 2022. My reading goal for my SAS list will be to complete 12 books within that list for the year. If I wasn't going back to university, that number would be a lot higher, but I do need to be reasonable with my time management and what I might be able to do. So, A, create a SAS list video, and B, to read 12 books from that SAS list by the end of 2022. My 7th goal is to read 3 dystopians by the end of 2022. So in 2020, one of my all-time favorite genres was dystopians. I didn't even know what a dystopian was coming into 2020, but I learned of them and I fell in love with series including the Selection series, The Hunger Games, Divergent. I love dystopians. Coming into December of 2021, I had read no dystopians this year, which is crazy. Fortunately, coming into November, I had read no dystopians, which is crazy. Fortunately, I'm ending 2021 having read one dystopian, which is kind of sad. 4 by Veronica Roth is my only dystopian. I need to commit myself to read more. So I'm going to say 3, again keeping university time management in mind. Ideally, however, I would like for it to be more, but a minimum of 3 dystopian reads by the end of 2022. My 8th goal is a channel goal, and that will be to give another go to my Celebrating Booktubers series. This is a goal that I had for 2021. I created this goal in December of 2020 where I would once a month do a video that celebrates booktubers that I love, talking about them, what they do, celebrating their work, their videos, promoting them, all that sort of thing. I haven't seen anything like this really done on BookTube before, and I just thought it would be a great idea. Unfortunately, I kind of hit the 2021 year off with this goal with an absolute speed bump because the first booktuber that I wanted to celebrate with this series completely changed up their channel at the beginning of 2021 compared to how it was in 2020 and prior to that. However, I am going to be bringing this series back in 2022 and doing my first video on this in January. I already know who I'm doing for January, and they are not going to be really changing their channel that much, so I can definitely get this done. I'm so excited. If you would like to be a part of the Celebrating Booktubers series, please do let me know either by leaving a comment in the space below or come on over to my Discord and either let me know there in one of the channels, or you can privately message me and let me know. I would love to celebrate your booktube channel. My ninth goal is one that I am extremely passionate about. I mean, I'm passionate about all of these goals anyway, but this is something that's becoming a dying situation on booktube and I'm just not a fan of it. So my ninth goal is to continue on with a goal that I've had since the beginning of 2020, and that will be in 2022 to make sure I have 12 TBR videos and 12 monthly wraps. I've noticed that the bigger booktubers who used to do TBRs and monthly wraps, they don't all do them anymore, or they don't all do them as consistently as they used to. For me, on this channel, I want to make sure that I do. So even though I'm halving my TBRs from 12 to 6 books, I do still want to do TBR videos. I've always said, regardless of if you are reading 10 to 12 books a month or even 1 or 2, TBRs are a cornerstone to booktube and I would love to see more channels do them. My 10th goal for 2022 is the number of books that I plan to get through to read in 2022. Again, being mindful of uni and time management and all that sort of stuff, my goal is going to be 80 books. This time last year when I was setting this goal, I had it for 50. In January of 2020, my goal for 2020 was to read 12 books by the end of the year. So it's higher than normal. However, usually by the end of December, I'm at least in the 100s amount of books, so 100 and something or other, but I'm going to make it 80 because I just think that this will be doable considering time management with uni. So 80 books to be read. My 11th goal will be concerning buddy reads, and I have a goal to buddy read 1 book per month. Now, I do offer up buddy reads on the Mr. Francy Reads channel, and yes, I would absolutely include the buddy reads that I offer up on this channel in this goal, but whether the buddy reads were there or not, I'd still want to buddy read at least 1 book per month, so that will be the goal, whether it's a Mr. Francy official buddy reads buddy read, or whether it's a personal buddy read that I'm just doing with someone else that's not a channel buddy read. I'd like to buddy read at least 1 book per month in 2022. My 12th goal will be a channel goal, and that will be to have 1 live video per season in 2022. I'm saying live video because I don't want to limit myself. I don't know if it's going to be that I will be hosting a reading sprint, or if it's going to be like a live Q&A, or just even a live hangout chat kind of situation. I don't know, but I would like to go live more than I have this year. I think I've gone live once this year, and you guys seem to love when I did that, so I don't want to overburden myself with this, which is why I'm saying once per season. If I can go live once every 3 months, I think that's doable, and I think that that would be an amazing feat for the channel. Goal number 13 will be to read 6 classics by the end of 2022. I actually forgot that this was one of my goals, because I just now was thinking with classics, I would be taking it as it came and I would read as many as I wanted to, but I guess I decided to set this goal in order to continue on with my classics reads. I had a goal to read 12 classics in 2021 because in 2020 I think I read 2 and they were both read in December, so I wanted to improve that. I reached that goal. Just a little spoiler there, I reached that goal, and so I want to kind of continue on with that, but again being mindful of time management. So I've halved the goal this year, 6 classics by the end of 2022. Goal number 14 is an aspirational goal, and I'm already nervous, you guys, but I need to be mindful of budgeting in 2022, and therefore I have sanctioned a very tough rule on myself. Let's see if I stick to it. I really hope I do. And that is going to be no purchasing of books that are not 5-star reads. In other words, what I would do is if I want to have the physical book on me to read, I can either borrow it I can borrow it from my library, or I can try to read an ebook. Ebook reading is really tough for me because I have very sensitive eyes, so I can try to do that. And I also have the option to listen to audiobooks, which is something I'm already comfortable doing anyway. I purchased way too many books in 2020 and 2021, and I need to start saving more. So I do need to be conscious of that. My 15th goal for 2022 will be to unhaul books from 2021. I want to be specific here because generally speaking with my unhauling goals, I'm not, and I want to tie myself to some rules. So my rules are going to be, if I have any books at all that are 2 stars or less, they gotta go. The only stipulation I want to make, the little asterisk that I want to put on this, would be if I rated a book initially 2 stars, but I feel that upon reread it would be higher than that, like a 3-star or whatever, then I can hang on to it. But if I still believe to this day that it would be a 2-star or a 1-star book, it's gotta go. Maybe I'll get rid of some 3-star books as well, I don't know, but my goal, I need to make sure that if it was a 1 or a 2-star book, and if I feel upon reread it still would be a 1 or a 2-star book, it is time for those books to go. My 16th goal will be to no longer say when I'm uploading videos. The reason for this again comes back to time management with uni. If I vow to upload videos on certain days, then I do feel obliged to do so, which is fine. It's good to have a schedule. I like that. And in 2021, the majority of the time I posted videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 10 p.m. Australian Eastern Time. Because I don't know how next year's going to go, I don't want to say I post videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, because I may have weeks where I can't do that. So I think I'm going to wrap up each video by saying something like, I'll see you again soon, rather than I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I don't want to limit my content too much, but at the same time, I do need to prioritize with uni because it's my uni degree. So I do need to prioritize with my studies, but I still want to post when I can. My 17th goal is to go back to doing weekly vlogs. Now, I am going to put a stipulation, an asterisk on this one too, and that is that I can either do weekly vlog videos where I check in a certain amount of days per the week and stitch all that together. You know what a vlog is. Or I can do a weekly wrap where I just do one day in that week because I haven't had time to film the vlog during the week. So I'll just pick one day and wrap up the week discussing what I've read that week. It may seem like a bit much for you guys if I just do weekly wraps as well as a monthly wrap, but I do see those types of videos as completely different. One of them just discusses what I'm reading in the week. The other one wraps up the entire month. So I do plan on doing both, but this goal is to go back to doing my weekly vlog videos, but I'm just putting in the stipulation that if I don't have time to check in twice, 3 times that week, that it's fine. I can just pick one day. My 18th goal is to replace my seasonal DNFs video series with seasonal faves and non-faves. So, okay, this year I had a goal to every single season do a video where I talk about all of the books that I DNF'd, did not finish for that season. I've decided next year I won't do that anymore because the problem with keeping up seasonal DNF videos and doing all the books I DNF'd at the end of the year is that I need to hold on to the books that I DNF, and I don't want to do that anymore. If I DNF a book, I want to be able to unhaul it at the end of the month and maybe even do an unhauling video for you guys saying, yeah, I want this gone now, and not, I DNF'd a book in January, but I can't get rid of it till January next year. I am thinking somewhere around, but this is just me talking at the moment, but I'm thinking somewhere around my 3 favorites and my 3 least favorites for the season, something like that. And finally, I mean 19 goals. Finally, my 19th goal is also a seasonal goal, and that will be to put up one goal per season where I recommend books for you guys. So basically with this one, you guys can come to me any way that you would like to. You can either email me, comment on videos, or comment on my Discord, send me private messages on the Discord, however it is, asking me for a personal book or personal books recommendations. And then what I will do once a season, I will compile all of the prompts that you give me for those recommendations and put them all together into a video and do one of those per season. I just think this is going to be a whole lot of fun. But that is it. Those are my 19, because Mr. Francy is just a little cray-cray. Those are my 19 goals that I have for 2022, including channel and reading goals. What goals do you have for 2022? Let me know in the comments section below. But in the meantime, that is where I am going to leave it. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed the video. It really does help my channel to grow. And if you would like to ensure that you are notified for every single video that I do, heads up, the next video is going to be me checking back on the goals for 2021 to see if I achieved them. If you would like to see that one and all the others that come about in 2022, then hit that notification bell, ding, to receive all those notifications. At the moment, I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but as you know, that is bound to change in 2022. Thank you so much for watching and for all of your support throughout the past year. It has been truly nothing short of a blessing being on booktube this year and making all the friends that I have made. So thank you, one and all. Be kind and love one another, and of course, happy reading!